I'm Camilla. Welcome to my showreel. As you can hear, I'm a foreigner, but I love Australia, and today I'm going to show you some of my secret out-of-the-way places. So come on, let's get going. You ain't seen nothing yet. This is Botany Bay National Park, the birthplace of modern Australia. What that means is that the first British settler, James Cook, landed here on the historic day of the 29th of April, 1770. Yup, just a couple of meters up from where I'm standing is where his ship first docked. Now, what most people don't know is that the British beat the French by only 2 weeks. Can you imagine if Australia had been a French-speaking rather than an English-speaking colony? Certainly would have changed things. Welcome to Happy Hour, the little program where we're going to show you how to make some really great cocktails with their complimentary snacks. Let's get started. I've got some brilliant friends here with me, Mel and Manny. They're going to help me out, and we're going to be making mango stuff because it's summer and mangoes are in season. Manuel's going to be helping us out with a huge cocktail later in a tick, but first up is Mel. What's on the menu?
Mango salsa.
We're going green on Creature Corner today, guys. Leanne's going to be showing us her frogs, and she's got quite a lot of them. They're beautiful creatures. Don't forget, Pet of the Week's coming up, but let's get going with Leanne and her frogs. To men.
Men.
So he broke up with you by text message. What a Weasley prick.
Yeah, but what does that make me? Someone who dates pricks?
We all do. Pricks are fun, spontaneous, unpredictable, and then we're surprised when they turn out to be pricks.
When I was 16, I thought by 23 I'd be married, have a kid, corner office by day, entertaining by night.
Yeah, life can underwhelm you that way.
Now I've got my sights on 29 because 30's way too apocalyptic. I mean, where did you think you'd be by...
Yeah, you know, it doesn't work that way. At some point, you just got to stop with the deadlines. They can be counterproductive.
I don't want to sound too anti-feminist.
Oh, please, anti-feminize me.
But sometimes it feels like no matter how much success I have, none of it will matter until I find the right guy.
You really thought this guy was the one?
I could have made it work. He fit the bill.
The bill?
My type. White-collared college grad, loves dogs, likes funny movies, 6'1", brown hair, kind eyes. What about you?
Oh, well, let me think. Well, I presume by 34 all the physical requirements have gone out the window. I mean, you secretly pray he'll be taller than you. Not an asshole would be nice. Someone who likes my company. Comes from a good family. You don't think about that when you're young. Likes kids. Wants kids. Wants kids. Healthy enough to play catch with his future son someday. Please let him earn more than I do. That doesn't make sense now, but believe me, it will. Otherwise, it's just going to be a total disaster. Some hair on his head, although that's not a deal breaker anymore. Nice smile. Yeah. Nice smile just might do it.
Wow, that sounds depressing. I might just date lesbian.
Tried it. We're no picnic ourselves.
Look, I don't mind being married to my career, and I don't expect it to hold me in bed at night as I fall asleep. But I don't want to settle.
Look, right now you feel like settling is some sort of failure.
By definition, it is.
When someone's right for you, it won't feel like settling. And then the only person to judge you will be the 19-year-old girl with a target on your back. I loved someone once. The person I loved, I lost. When I was 16, I made the discovery love. All at once, and much, much too completely. It was like you suddenly turned a blinding light on something that had always been half in shadow. There was something different about the boy. A softness, a tenderness, wasn't like a man's.
didn't know anything. I didn't find out till after we got married and we'd run away and come back, and all I knew was that I'd failed him in some mysterious way. And then I found out, in the worst of all possible ways, by coming suddenly into a room that I thought was empty but that wasn't. Had 2 people in it. Afterwards, we pretended nothing had occurred. The 3 of us drove out to Moon Lake Casino. We danced the Vesuviana. And then, halfway through the dance, the boy I had married broke away and ran outside. A few moments later, a shot. All ran and gathered around the terrible thing at the end of the lake. I couldn't get near for all the crowding. Don't go near. You don't want to see. See what? He'd stuck a revolver into his mouth and fired so that the back of his head was blown away. And it was because on the dance floor, unable to stop myself, I'd suddenly said, I know, and you disgust me. And then the light that had been turned on the world was turned off. Never for one moment since then has there been any light stronger than this kitchen candle.
I don't know about you, but I've been a bit wary of bees most of my life. But today on Creature Corner, we're going to be chatting to Eric, the bee man, who has some interesting facts on these incredible insects. Don't forget, Pet of the Week coming up as well, talking of incredible. But let's get buzzing with Eric, the bee man. Thank you so much for coming on the program, Eric. Really good to have you here.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Now, you've got a bee sting there you want to chat to us about?
You can see there that it's been highly magnified.
We've got a celebrity on Creature Corner today, guys. Don Burke from Burke's Backyard is going to be chatting to us about a new venture he has with mini budgies. And we've got Pet of the Week, so stick around, because it's all happening.
Don, Dana, everybody else, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, fantastic to be here.
Yeah.
Big day for us, isn't it?
Yeah, why is it a big day?
Well, I've been crying.
Okay.
I've been crying a lot because we're celebrating the first club in Australia for miniature budgie.
This is our star of the show, Joshy. He's a corgi cross, about 5 years old. He was brought into the Sydney Cats and Dogs home in a really bad state, but they fixed him up and he's all raring to go. He's got a lot of energy, even though he's a little bit on the old side. He'd suit anyone. He loves families, he loves singles, he loves other dogs, so he'd fit in anywhere. 9587-9611 if you want to give this little joyful soul a good home. He really does need it. And also, if you want to make a donation to the Sydney Cats and Dogs home, that's always welcome. I'm Camilla. We'll see you again next time. Ciao for now. Yeah.